Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, Prabhupada ki, Hare Krishna. Reading from Sri Prema Bhakti Candrika. Text number 5 of chapter 2. Ekanta Bhakti. Ekanta Bhakti. Fixed devotional service. Devotional service which is one has already established himself or oneself in Krishna consciousness. There is no question of shifting or changing our idea about Krishna. One Krishna consciousness is already established. So we are convinced that Krishna is a person. We are convinced that the process of attaining Krishna is ascertained. We are fully satisfied with that. And the importance of fixed devotional service, the importance or the essence of fixed devotional service is that one is getting the result. One is experiencing the result of what we're doing. It's not just philosophy, it is not speculative. One is relishing. One is relishing what we're doing. Just like when they are eating. Nobody tells you to stop eating. You know your belly is full, so you stop. And eat when the belly is empty. Krishna consciousness is determined. When one has come to the stage of being fixed, one is sure of what one is doing. Ekanta Bhakti. At this stage, one is reaping the result of our sadhana bhakti. At this stage, sadhana is practice, and at the time of practice, there is sometimes fluctuation. Today, my japa is good. Yesterday, it was not so nice. Last month, I was struggling. There was no taste and chanting. That is a past thing. Ekanta Bhakti means a steady, relishing. One is steady, relishing the result of Krishna Prema, what we are practicing. That is Ekanta Bhakti. So text 5, so Narottam Das Thakura said, tirtha-jatra parisrama kebala-manera-bhrama sarba-siddhi gobinda-carana dadha-biswssa dhari mada-mätsarjya parihari sada ananya bhajana. Traveling to the holy places is a waste of energy. Traveling to holy places is a waste of energy and born from illusion. For the lotus feet of Sri Govinda are the perfection of one's life. Therefore, one should give up pride and envy, and with firm determination in the heart, one should always worship the Lord without deviation. This is what you just said. Fixed Krishna consciousness. In the purport, they said, sarba-siddhi refers to the perfection obtained from performing pious activities such as visiting holy places. Mada means the happiness that leaves one without intelligence. Matsarjya means the inability to tolerate someone else's superiority. So, traveling to the holy places is a waste of energy. And it is illusion. What does that mean? All of us here have wasted our time to come here. It's a waste of time. That is illusion. To come to Vrindavan is illusion. So what does Narottam-das really mean by saying this? Traveling to the holy place is a waste of energy, and it is born from illusion. For the lotus feet of Sri Govinda are the perfection of one's life. If I remember carefully, if I remember correctly, I don't know if it is from here, maybe you will see. Narottam-das said to what he's saying. Why are you going to Vrindavan? Specifically mentioned. Where you are, Krishna is not there. Where you are, Krishna is not there. Krishna is everywhere. Krishna is in the heart. So, does it mean we want to not go to Vrindavan? Narottam-das said we should not be artificial. We shouldn't be artificial. He is not saying we should not go to Vrindavan. What do people do while we travel to holy places? What do we do there? Majority of people are going to make offenses. Majority of people. The scriptures authorize and encourage us, acharyas, or encourage us to visit the holy places. Because in these holy places, sadhus visit them. And in some places, they live there. So one should go to holy places because we will meet the sadhus to speak Krishna-katha. That's the purpose. With my experience, I have seen Hare Krishna devotees, doing parikram, full of false ego. I'm saying Hare Krishna devotees, full of false ego. While going to holy places, we run ahead of everybody. I want to take the darshan first before everybody comes. Is that visiting holy places? The mentality? Is that the mentality we should use in visiting holy places? Is that what the scripture recommend? False ego? He said here, therefore one should give up pride and envy, and with firm determination in the heart, one should always worship the Lord without deviation. We don't walk to the kingdom of God like this. We walk to the kingdom of God like this. No pride. There is no pride. We should be conscious of holy places. We are going to holy places. We are going to meet the pure devotees. How prepared are we? How prepared are we? We are prepared. Are we prepared that we are going without pride? That we'll be able to hear submissively. The message which is going to be delivered. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur took disciples to Sai. And then he told devotees, disciples, all of you go and take darshan. Everybody, he ran. He went there. Only 2 people didn't go. I say 3 people. 3 people didn't go. Thousands of disciples, they ran. They went to see Sai. And they came back. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, did you have a good darshan? Yes, Gurudev. Very, very nice. Good darshan. We have good darshan? Yes, Gurudev. Good darshan. We had darshan. Darshan. We are darshis. Are we darshis? We have the eye to see. The person who has the eye didn't go. Those who have no eyes went. They are visiting holy place. They had darshan. They went. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, you don't have the eye to see. You saw nothing. We have to see through the devotee. And that what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was teaching us every day in Jagannath Puri. Every day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood in one place for the years he spent in Jagannath Puri. Never 2 places, only one place. He didn't speak, but action spoke the philosophy. For those who are fortunate. Chaitanya Bhagavad Vrindavan Das Thakura said, the Lord will reveal himself to us according to the level of our devotion for Krishna. We know the Lord. The Lord will reveal himself to us according to our level of devotion. Not otherwise. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is standing only in one place. Where does he stand in Jagannath Puri? Garuda Stamba. There are 2 reasons he's doing that. One reason Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Srimati Radharani. And Jagannath is Krishna. So he has no interest to see Subhadra and Baladev, only Krishna. So he stood in one place. So you can see Jagannath. One day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Advaita-acharya, Advaita-acharya, please tell me, what did you do today? Advaita said, I went to see Lord Jagannath and I came to you. You went to see Jagannath. Then what did you do? I circumambulated Jagannath 5 to 7 times. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you are defeated. You are defeated. And Advaita-acharya said, am I defeated? Tell me. When you do circumambulation, you go behind Jagannath. How will you see him? How will you see him? When I go there, I don't do any parikama. I stand in one place. Therefore, I only see Jagannath. And the first reason, Chaitanya will stand in one place. Second reason, Chaitanya is standing with devotee of Krishna. When Krishna sees his devotee, he will see those who are the devotees. 9th canto Bhagavatam, 463, 463. No, 468, 68, 9, 468. Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu, he told Durvasa Muni, not only my devotees are dear to me, the devotees of my devotees are very, very dear to me. So when we stand with devotees, see Krishna sees his devotees, he will see those who are with the devotees. That is how to see, that is darshan. That is how to have darshan. Is it there? Sadavo hridayam mayam, sadunam hridayam tvaham, mad anyati na jananti, naham tebyo manavlapi. The pure devotee is always within the core of my heart, and I'm always in the heart of my devotees, my pure devotees. My devotees do not know anything except about me, but I do not know anyone. Okay, this is 60, 68, 63. 63. The same chapter. Yes, Sri Bhagavan Vacha, Aham Bhakta Paradino. He Ashwatantra Iva Dvija, Sadubir Grashta, Hridayo Bhaktari Bhakta Jana Priya. Bhaktair Bhakta Jana Priya. The Supreme Personality of God had said to the Brahmana at Durvasa, I am completely under the control of my devotees. Indeed, I am not at all independent, because my devotees are completely devoid of material desires and sit only within the cause of their heart. What to speak of my devotees? Even those who are devotees of my devotees are very dear to me. Thank you. The devotees of Krishna are very dear to Krishna. Those who follow the devotees are most glorious, because Krishna does not have service for his devotees. But Krishna asks devotees, what can I give you? Nothing. What can I do for you? Nothing. What do you want? Service. So Krishna doesn't have service for his devotees. So Krishna becomes very happy when he sees someone serving his devotee. Krishna goes to serve that devotee. So he said here, the devotees of my devotees are very, very dear to me. So devotees of Krishna, they have Krishna. And we approach devotees, they will can get Krishna. They will give us Krishna. So where they live is a holy place. Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri. For me, if it is pure love of Godhead, one is looking for, these three places can give. Other places is extra. It's extra. If you're looking for something else, it's okay. But if it is Krishna Prema you're looking for, you get in these three places. Climbing mountains is extra. You're a yogi. You want to yogi. You climb mountains for a yogi. For Bhakta, Vrindavan, Mayapur, Jagannath Puri, tirtha-jatra. It's complete. Sarba-siddhi refers to the perfection obtained from performing pious activities such as visiting holy places. When people go to a holy place without a purpose, it's a ceremony, just a ritual, without a purpose. The purpose is to hear from devotees of Krishna about Krishna. So we go to holy places to sit down and hear. We are hanging and go everywhere eating. That we are doing already in the house. Going to holy places is not for food, not for eating. It's to hear, because that is not there in the house. So we have to go where we can hear about Krishna. So we visit holy places so we can hear about Krishna. From sadhus. They will not speak anything but Krishna. Because that is what they have. They will give. A politician will not give you Krishna, they will speak about politics. The scientists are not going to talk about Krishna, they will talk about science, modern science. Philosophers, they're going to speak philosophy without Krishna. Devotees will speak Krishna because they have Krishna. They will talk about Krishna. They will teach us about Krishna. We will hear about Krishna by force. Just like if you enter Hare Krishna temple, even if you don't see the deities, even if you don't know what you're doing, just follow, just by following, you'll be forced to hear the holy name. By force. Be forced to hear the holy name, because the holy name is constantly going on. That is Krishna consciousness. To give people a chance to hear about Krishna. Is the reason why Prabhupada established ISKCON. Give chance to hear. So we should go to places or persons that will help us to hear about Krishna. Otherwise, yes, we can do all the rituals and still remain external. It's just an exercise. Yes. Inability to tolerate someone else's superiority. Inability to tolerate someone's advancement in Krishna consciousness. The superiority here is not just about mundane power. It's about someone making advancement. That means we envy pure devotees. It's very, very dangerous. So envy pure devotees. Very dangerous. One of the ways we can understand we are making advancement is how we feel when the devotee is glorified. How do we feel? When a devotee is glorified, how do we feel about it? If you feel happy, it means we're making advancement. If you feel disturbed, it means there's no advancement. We are ordinary people. Ordinary people. Envious people are very dangerous. So, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami used the word upeksha. Upeksha means reject. Reject. Should be rejected. Should not be respected. Should be rejected. Upeksha. Because they're so contaminated, they will never be satisfied. So, text 6. Krsna-bhakta sangha kari Krsna-bhakta anga kari sraddhanbita srabana-kirtana arcana bandana dhyana naba-bhakti maha-jiana bhakti parama-karana. The best process of devotional service is to hear, chant, worship, glorify, and meditate with faith on the names, the forms, qualities, and pastimes of Krishna in the association of the devotees of Krishna through the 9 forms of bhakti. Narottam Das Thakur already said we should avoid meditators. Today here he said we should meditate. He said we should meditate. He said we should avoid worshippers. He also mentioned that we should worship. We should worship. Worship who? Meditate on who? Meditate and worship Krishna. We should worship Krishna. He said it's the best process of devotional service is to hear. We have difficulties with hearing. To hear, we should have qualifications. There are qualifications to hear. First qualifications, Lord Prabhupada mentioned eagerness to hear. Eagerness. It's the first qualification. Eagerness to hear. Second quality is for anyone, to hear. Second quality for anyone to hear, we should have faith in the speaker. take qualities for anyone to hear, we should be humble. Humility. Humility. Four qualities for anyone to hear. I trust this person going to speak to me. Have trust that Krishna or my spiritual master is going to speak to me through this person. So I don't see the person who's going to speak. I see that this person is representative of my spiritual master. So my guru is speaking through him. That trust must be there. That understanding must be there. And he has mentioned before, no pride. No pride. No pride. What he is going to speak, I know. I know what he's going to say. He's going to tell us fast on the Ekadasi days. Nothing more than that. He's going to tell you to fast on the Ekadasi days. That's all he will tell us. So we are blocked from getting the message. We are envious of the person. I know more slokas than him, so in fact, he doesn't pronounce the slokas perfectly. He doesn't know the meter. I waste my time to go and hear this person. With this mentality, we have already created a huge barrier. Even though we are seeing the person physically, there is a huge barrier, like a mountain, demarcating the two of us. It's a big walls between the two. It's so huge and great that although we physically see the face of the person, the sound will not enter because mentally, internally, we have already been blocked. We don't hear anything of the person. Nothing. Sing the class for 1 hour, nothing, no benefit. If you sit like this, you won't hear anything from anybody. If you sit like this. Those who are very experienced, if they see someone sitting like this in a class, they will stop speaking. So he doesn't want to hear from me. He's tired. Let me stop here. They will stop. If you sit like this, you are open. I'm ready to guess from you. It's open. If you sit like this, you're going to sleep. Very soon, you're going to sleep. You're gone. And for those who know the science of yoga, if you sit like this, you are contaminating the whole environment. You are polluting the whole environment if you sit like this. If you sit like this, you are purifying the whole environment. The air in the body is circulating positively. We can do it for a few minutes. After a few minutes, you're going to forget. Yes, so Narottam Sakura, he's saying that the best process of devotional service is to hear. And we are given the qualities. What are the, how many qualities you mentioned? 5 qualities. if we want to hear, we should be conscious of these 5 qualities. We should be conscious of them. Then we can hear. We go to the class with eagerness to hear, very eager. That Gurudev has arranged. We don't see the person, we see the spiritual masters. My Guru has arranged for somebody to give me some message which I need in my Krishna consciousness. We are going to classroom with that kind of mood, the eagerness to hear. The topic that we're going to be discussed, I'm ready to digest. I want to feast on that. I'm ready to get it. Even if there's something that we are hearing every day, a devotee does not hear the same thing every day. A devotee hears, even though it's the same word, but a devotee will hear it differently every time. We are not going to change the Hare Krishna mantra. But everyday chanting is different. The mantra is not going to change, but we are changing. That's the potency of the mantra. The mantra is so powerful that it's changing us. Our realization is changing. But the mantra remains the same. That is how you know something which is authentic. It does not change in quality. It does not change. Still the same. Still the same for eternity. Krishna is not going to change. Shyamam tirbagala litam nyata prakasham. That is eternal form for Krishna. That is the eternal posture for Krishna. You're not going to change one day, right? One day is Krishna going to be what, a straight person? No. Tribanga, that is eternal for Krishna. That's how you know something which is authentic. It does not change. Like our dictionary changes every year. But our Gita does not change every day, every year. The same thing. And Krishna told us, June, I'm going to give you fresh Bhagavad Gita, which I didn't remember to give to Son God. Krishna didn't say that. I am giving you something which I have given to Son God before. The same thing I'm going to give you. The same thing. That is authentic, not changing. So, eagerness to hear. We should be eager to hear about Krishna. And if we hear, properly, that will show in how we chant. The quality of our chanting depends on the quality of our hearing, what we have been hearing or what we have heard. That also will show in the quality of our remembrance. If you don't hear properly, what will you remember? What will you chant? And he says we should worship. Yes, we have to worship Krishna. What is worship? Till today, Hanuman worships Krishna, Ramachandra, the same way he worshipped when he was physically present. Therefore, he does not feel any difference. Hanuman does not do, let's say, deity worship. Is deity worship? Deity worship. Or worship of the Lord Machanda, the same. The same thing. The same thing. So he doesn't feel the suppression. So glorify the Supreme Lord and meditate with faith on His names. If we call someone's name, what is the next thing that naturally comes to mind? The form. The form naturally comes. So when we say Hare Krishna, what should come instantly? Radha and Krishna. Radha and Krishna should come before us automatically. That is pure name. That is Jap. But why doesn't it happen like that for some of us? Offenses. The offenses. Yes. The holy names will manifest the form of the Lord. Immediately, the forms will manifest before us. And every form, every object must have qualities. It is the qualities that distinguishes one object to another. The qualities. So when it's Hare Krishna, or Radha and Krishna, what is the qualities? The qualities of Lord Krishna will come. Shyamam Tribangar Litam Niyata Prakasham. It should come. Immediately we should see that form. He has a very beautiful, sweet body. Beautiful. Biba Mangal Thakur said. The form of Lord Krishna is beautiful. And Lord Krishna's face is more beautiful. Better than all of them is a sweet smile on his lotus face, which is like a fragrance of honey. These qualities immediately distinguish Krishna from any object, any other personality. Sweet. The fragrance is of honey. The Krishna smile. His smile is very mysterious. If Krishna smiled, and your material life is finished. Completely finished. Krishna smiled, Vrkasura. What happened to him? He lost his intelligence. His intelligence disappeared. And Krishna said, do you believe Lord Shiva? He has power to give you a person like him. Don't you look at him carefully? You believe a person like you has power? If he has power, why is he running away from you? He doesn't have power. I promise you that nothing will happen. Touch your head, you will see that there's no power. Because Krishna has already taken away his intelligence. He touched his head. He died. This Krishna smile, very powerful. When Krishna smiles, all anxiety will disappear immediately. Not all anxiety. When Krishna smiles, even when Mada-mätsarjya is angry to chastise Krishna, when Krishna smiles, you forget everything. You forget. You yourself also will smile. Your anger, everything will disappear. Only sweetness will remain. Krishna smile. That is Krishna. His qualities. Krishna's pastimes All limited pastimes the Krishna perform. Here in Vrindavan, Krishna perform all limited pastimes. From my experience, everywhere I have visited in India, Krishna has pastimes. Everywhere I have been to, it's Krishna pastimes. But Biva Mangal Thakura said, Lord Brahma and Pradyumna, they are your sons. Lakshmi Devi is your wife. The demigod, they are your faithful servant. And the universes, they are just your properties. Still, your pastimes in Vrindavan has no compare. The activities in Vrindavan has no compare. What Krishna did right here in Vrindavan. Unlimited, sweet pastimes. Every day, it's every day. All the pastimes you hear Krishna performed here, they are not performed once and become dry and stale. They are repeated many times. Aristasura, Krishna killed Aristasura. That's what we had. The Aristasura was killed. Aristasura was given to Krishna used Aristasura to ride on, and after that he gave to Lord Shiva. So Aristasura is still living here in Vrindavan. Aristasura is living. Krishna gave to Lord Shiva, as he gave Nandi to Lord Shiva. Nandi comes from Lord Krishna's body. It's not ordinary animal. It came from Krishna's body. And Krishna manifested the Surabi cows. He also manifested Nandi. See, looking at the bulls, Nandi has the strength of 10,000 lions. So he gave to Lord Shiva as a gift. So this thing Krishna performed is unlimited. Oh, time is going. In the association, these activities should be done in association of devotees of Krishna through the 9 forms of bhakti. Purport. To fully hear the names, qualities, and the pastimes of the Supreme Lord is called sravana. To chant the names of the Supreme Lord clearly and faithfully is called kirtan. Kirtan means what? What is kirtan? To chant clearly and faithfully. To chant clearly and faithfully, it is called kirtan. To faithfully hear the names, to hear the qualities and activities of the pastimes of the Supreme Lord is called sravana. Sravana. Hearing means that the sound is entering into the ear. The sound is not hitting here and falling off. The sound is entering to the ear and come to the heart. That is hearing. That's hearing. Therefore, we need qualities to be able to allow the sound to enter into it. If you don't have these qualities, the sound will hit the ear, it will drop down. It's finished. This quality is nice. He said a faithful hearing. Faithful hearing. We already mentioned, right? One of the qualities mentioned. You have faith in the speaker. See. Offering of worshipable ingredients with proper mantras after purifying oneself is called arcana. Arcana means we are offering worshipable ingredient with proper mantras. What is a mantra? Sukulambara Brahmachari chanted, or the Chitta Mahaprabhu eat his cheap rice. What mantra did he chant? What samskara did he follow? So these things are meant for conditioned souls, for pure devotees who already have Krishna in their heart. Their mantra is already established. Their faith, their love for Krishna is their mantra. That's the mantra they chant. That's arcana. Purifying oneself. Partial remembrance of the names, qualities, and the pastimes of the Lord is called smaranam. Dhyan is another word for smaranam. There are 5 stages of smaranam. Smaranam, dharanam, dhyanam, drubanu, smriti, samadhi. Partial engagement of the mind is called smarana. Partial engagement of the mind is called smarana. Not fully. Not fully. That means the mind is still outside. The mind is still outside. Withdrawing the mind from all material objects and ordinarily engaging the mind on the Lord is called dharana. This is not physical. The mind has gone inside, not outside. It's not outside, it's inside. So a devotee is searching for Krishna inside. That is the reason why a yogi has to sit like this. You see, if you actually see here, you will not see anything from here. Nothing from here will be seen. If you look at the tip of the nose, you won't see anything in the front or by the side. It will be here. The idea is that from here you enter inside. So even though if you're looking here, you don't see anything. You don't see anything here. It is from here to go inside. That is superior. That is superior to partial remembrance. Thinking of the forms of the Lord without interruption, just like a flow of nectar, is called druvana smriti. Constantly manifestation, a constant manifestation of the names, forms, qualities, and persons being the only object of meditation is called samadhi. The word srabana-kirtana which means to be endowed with faith, applies to all the above mentioned 5 processes. Hare Krishna. Comment, question?
Yes. The other day, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj, on Guru Purnima we were discussing that we should be selfless, we should try to be selfless under all circumstances. But today we talked about people who have envy towards us, so you said that we should completely reject these people. So, what is the right balance between, if we are selfless towards envious people, will their heart melt, or will they continue to stay envious towards us and try to disturb us. So what is the right balance when balancing these two principles? How to do that?
What are the two things?
First thing is that we should try to be selfless. We should selflessly try to serve people. But then you said that envious people should be rejected. So how do we find the balance between these two principles?
They are separate. They are separate things. They are separate things. Yes. Selflessness does not mean we don't see people who are envious. Selflessness we are trying to do what is recommended in the scripture to expand Krishna consciousness. But you see someone who say, no, please. I don't want. We have to leave that person. And that does not contradict selflessness. Effort. It doesn't contradict our effort to be selfless. It doesn't contradict that. If someone says, I don't want your help, don't impose yourself on the person. You become offensive. Instead of helping the person, you become offensive. Thank you. All right.
It's a wonderful amazing class. Actually, can you elaborate this thing? You said that when we are visiting Dham, that time we must be interested about hearing about sadhu.
Turn the speaker.
Yeah, turn the speaker to one side.
So you can speak.
Okay. And again, you say that second point you also be hearing. And also you mentioned that point. We also be eager to hear, open for hear for every person. Every person. But here is also be one scripture also be mentioned that we are not able to hear from the Mayavadi and those others not devotee. So
we didn't discuss hearing from everybody.
the second point
We discussed hearing from sadhus.
means we have 5 quality. Second quality is that so we open for the hearing from every person.
I didn't say that. Faithful is hear from the faithful. We should be faithful. We should have faith in the person we want to hear, but not my advice. We don't hear from them. We're discussing. We should have faith in the speaker. The person we are going to. It's not about. We should hear from sadhus. Understand? Do you understand? We should hear from sadhus. Qualified sadhus. And Prabhupada will say, hear from the bona fide source. Bona fide source means pure devotees of Krishna, not Mayavadis. Mayavadis are not counted as pure devotees. Oh, they are not. Prabhupada also used the word professional reciter. professional. That means that they're making business. That's it. They are using Bhagavatam as a means for their living. That's a profession. So it is contaminated. It is contaminated. Once a teacher from ISKCON school, one of the ISKCON schools, so she asked me, please, can you give me advice how to do my service? She's a teacher, one of the schools. Yeah, in Pune temple. So I told her, Mataji, please don't teach these children because of money. Don't teach these children for money. Yeah. You're going to take salary? Yeah, you take salary. But you not teach because of the salary. Teach them because you love them. The money should not be a priority. That is secondary. Don't look at the money. You should look at the life of these children. So if you teach them like this, your love will be transferred to the children. That will maintain these children. If you teach them because of the money you are being given, your love will not enter them. Because the service you are going to do will be material. So it will not affect them. They will not. It will not maintain their Krishna consciousness. These are subtle sciences that are not generally known. So we don't hear from professional people because they don't have the interest of the student. It is because of the money. So if the money is, how much are they paying me? They have to speak so much. This time I have to go. Don't waste my time. If it is for love, you can sacrifice, and that will enter the children. Their future will be very strong in Krishna consciousness.
Yeah, those are speak for reputation. Reputation and flower.
The same thing, material. Reputation and fame. That's material.
Here also, you also say that in some classes, I hear that you must attend the Bhagavatam classes in morning temple. Those are attending morning.
Yes, it is compulsory.
But those are the neophyte devotees. Some of the neophyte devotees.
Everybody should hear Bhagavatam, not neophytes. Bhagavatam is for everybody.
But some are interested in hem and flowers.
So Bhagavatam is for everybody. Everybody should hear. If we know what is Bhagavatam. If you don't know what it is, that's okay. But if you know what is Bhagavatam, you should hear every day. The Prabhupada established this. We didn't establish it. The Prabhupada established this. You should hear Bhagavatam every day. Bhagavatam is for those who are already perfected, they enjoy it, and those who are in your fight, not yet on the topmost level. It is for both. Because it will promote us to that level by constant hearing. It will promote us there. And those who are there, they are relishing it already. Just like a professor is training non-professors to become qualified to be a professor. That is Bhagavatam. It's for everybody. You should hear it every day. It's an offense if you don't hear Bhagavatam every day. It's an offense. It's an offense. You should hear every day. Hare Krishna. Right? Thank you very much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Sorry. Prema Bhakti Candrika ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.